home designed in a neutral color palette does certainly not have to be boring. You could actually add a lot of beautiful design details and drama to a space without using bold colors.
Hi, I'm Jenny Velasquez with Jenny Velasquez Design. We are a boutique interior design firm. This project was a perfect opportunity to be creative and take advantage on each space and think outside the box.
Discover how to create spaces that wow by designing with neutral tones on today's SoFlo Home Project. Welcome to SoFlo Home Project. I'm Alena Capra. Today we're touring a home that's been transformed to create a huge design impact using a neutral color palette and lots of rich textures. This 5,200 square foot home has 5 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms. It has been completely reimagined with unconventional use of spaces and color. Jenny, welcome to SoFlo Home Project. We're so happy to have you here with us today, sharing your beautiful design work.
Thank you for having me.
So we're here today in Southwest Ranches at this gorgeous home that you designed for your clients. And our main focus today is really going to be on not only how you design the space, but how you wove a neutral color palette throughout the space and really warmed that up without putting a ton of color into the furnishings, but accenting with it.
Right.
So let's talk about the sort of making an entrance here. This makes an entrance. So
Absolutely. The first request when I started this project was that they wanted the baby grand piano to be the centerpiece of the space. And so that's how we decided that this room was going to be a music room instead.
I love that.
And so I love it because the whole project maybe, we have to think outside the box. And that's why we went all out with the bold drapes. So I went kind of theatrical. That's my thinking behind the whole design.
So this started the whole thing.
Yes, and the husband asked me that they wanted a wow factor as soon as they step into the house. So you want a wow factor? Here it is.
It is certainly wow. The scale is great.
Yes.
And I think introducing the gold also is a great color to accent with, as you did here.
Yes, it's very luxurious. We did add a lot of texture, as you can see.
That's another key element.
Yes, it has so many details, like the oversized artwork that we see here.
Great piece there.
And then we add these gorgeous chairs. And if you see the back, is the tufted button back, and it just makes the whole space feels luxurious and fun.
And making a grand entryway with the neutral tones. Large scale if your ceilings are high, so playing to the scale, larger scale artwork and sculptural pieces. And then I love that you mentioned the tone on tone and the textures on these chairs, and just sort of every detail makes it bolder.
Exactly.
So we've got another area right behind us that really it's a fun little nook, and I want to kind of check this out because what you did here looks amazing. What a fun surprise off of the main entry of this home. Great bar.
Thank you. Well, you have to have a bar if you have a music room.
Yes,
right?
perfect
So
compliment.
we started with the beautiful marble stone.
So the slab started it all.
The whole thing. So I say we didn't want to take away this beautiful piece. So we keep it again on the dark colors, neutral, no handle, and then we added this beautiful gold in it, so to tie everything in. And to finish it up, we went with the burgundy wallpaper.
So I think that's such a genius way to add color, because we talked about you're designing with neutrals here. Beautiful textures, some metallics as well. And you don't see the burgundy from the outside, so it's a very fun surprise when you walk in.
Also, it ties with all the artwork, because as you see, that's how I brought the colors. It's just on the artwork. And it gives you that masculine, sophisticated look, which I think that's what he wanted me to accomplish. That was her room. This was his room.
I love that. And they pair so nicely together, and what a great entertaining space as well.
Yes.
Coming up, how to create excitement in your entertaining spaces using neutral tones on SoFlo Home Project. I'm Jennifer.
And I'm John with USA Windows and Doors, and today we're in our showroom and we're going to show you different products.
Typically when we come into the home, we bring samples, but here you get to see it in person and really get to feel the doors and see how the mechanisms operate. So your front door is the first thing people see when they walk up to your home. We have a wide selection of doors. For example, this door right here.
We have an aluminum door here, dark frame, frosted glass, area handle with a 3-point lock system. We have a lot of different types of glass. This is clear glass with frosted, so you can get privacy. This glass also comes in different tints.
So many homes have sliding glass doors, and what's good about these sliding glass doors is that they're functional. It's not just that they're heavy duty, but they're functional. They slide easily. Another interesting thing about these sliding glass doors is the security feature. Once the two panels meet, this gets activated on here, and you have 2 hooks that will hold this sliding glass door in place.
The frames comes in different colors. You can choose from white to dark, black, bronze. Also the glass comes in different variations.
This may look like a regular door, but this is the Prestige bifold door. And one of the unique things about this door is if you have a nice open wide plan in your home that you want to open up spaces, this is the perfect door for that.
It's a beautiful door. It will definitely protect your home and your family. No one can break in. It's very heavy duty. You can also order it in 2 different tones. 1 tone from the inside, 1 tone from the outside.
If you're looking for a unique option for your home, like this bifold door or any door, here at USA Windows and Doors, we have a variety of doors to help you.
So if you are ready to upgrade your door, call USA Windows and Doors.
Or visit our website at usawindowsanddoors.com.
Welcome back to SoFlo Home Project. I'm Alena Capra, and we are continuing to tour this beautiful home designed in neutral tones by Jenny Velasquez of Jenny Velasquez Design. Jenny, so before the break, we took a look at the beautiful entryway, the music room area with the piano, and then of course the bar that's tucked away right off of that. And as we continue through the home, we come upon the dining room.
Yes.
Steps away from the music room, you'll find the formal dining room. This very inviting and cozy space is a great place for friends and family to gather and enjoy meals in. The only colorful thing in here is really the art.
Yes, and like the rest of the other rooms, we kept textures to make it more interesting. And the stone was already beautiful, so we went with these beautiful chairs. The 2 fabrics, we went with the vinyl shimmery inside, which is easy to clean. Back we did this very nice abstract with the silver and gold.
No, it's a really nice way. The 2-tone on the dining chair is one of my favorite types of things in design, because it's like you get that pop of pattern on the back. And the draperies throughout have just been beautiful, classic, elegant, clean lines.
We kept it very neutral, and since you can see from the music room, I wanted to define the space, but not using the same color. And of course, we did this beautiful cabinet, the 2-tone.
Yes,
also.
let's check this out. This whole area here is a nice little kind of moment where it defines the space as well.
Yes, and then these coral brass pulls, they are just, you know, make a statement for sure. And of course, the mirror.
Adding that metallic, the gold here, I feel like is such a central, focal point. So it doesn't always have to be a color. It could be a metallic kind of finish as well.
Yes, and have fun with it. Because if you notice here, there's all different shades of gold.
Yes, and now we have sort of an opposite of this, where you didn't use as much black, went more into the softer neutrals in the family room, but here you went a little bit warmer in the tones.
Yes, I did, and then also I kept the fabric more casual.
Yes, as a family room.
Yes, on the drapes, even we kept the same tone as you see on the dining room. Is linen.
Yes.
So it's just more natural materials.
And here you still bring in darker colors, but it feels comfortable and casual as a family room should.
Yes.
I really think the mixing of the wood tones is so pretty too. We talk about neutrals. The neutral could be the color, it could also be the tonality of the wood finishes.
Yes.
So here you're still bringing in different tones. That's how you make it more exciting.
Yes.
And the wood slat detail is so pretty. I feel like that's such a big trend right now.
The main purpose to do it was to hide all the sound system
Gotta go somewhere.
But I keep it clean and nice and elegant. Then we did this beautiful, gold accent.
detail.
So it's very subtle, but it's bringing the gold from
All
the
of that.
different places.
And I think that's so pretty, it connects. Now, patterns, that's another great thing with neutral. I'm seeing a lot of patterns.
I wanted to make it feel very cozy. So I went with the patterns to be a little more interesting on the base.
And I think when you do rooms that are kind of all neutral in tone, you get that really sophisticated feel, but also that warm feel based on the fabric choices.
Yes.
Coming up next, the neutral tones continue in the primary suite on SoFlo Home Project. When it comes to replacing the roof on your home, there are so many options, from the type, even down to the color. Today, we're talking with All American Roofing on how they make the process easier for homeowners and save a little on installation as well. So we're joined today by Susan Manning, the owner of All American Roofing. Susan, welcome. It's great to have you back with us.
Thank you so much for having me again.
Yes, we love educating all of our viewers on things when it comes to replacing the roof in your home. Of course, that is a big investment in the home, so there's a lot that they need to know before jumping into that. And at All American Roofing, you could assist with the process.
Absolutely. We can help homeowners from beginning to end. I think it's really important for homeowners to know that if you have a tiled roof, it can take anywhere from 2 to 6 months.
That is a longer lead time than one would think.
Absolutely. And I know with all the insurance companies canceling everyone or telling them they need a new roof before their renewal date, it's really important for homeowners to be aware that it can take anywhere between 2 and 6 months to put a tile roof on. Now, if you want shingles or metal, or if you have a flat deck, then that runs pretty quickly.
Okay, so much faster process with those types.
Absolutely. As soon as we get the permit, we can start the roof the following week.
Do you stock any types of roofing materials that might make it a faster process?
That's a great question. We do stock that dark charcoal gray flat tile.
Nice modern look.
Yeah, that's the most popular tile. And because most homeowners do pick that now, I keep that in stock so that I am able to do their roofs quick.
Susan, so the most important part of this all is, how do homeowners reach you if they're thinking about replacing their roof?
Sure. They can reach us at 954-772-7663 by phone or on the web at allamericanroof.com.
I want to thank you so much. This has been so informative and so educational. Thanks, Susan.
Thank you.
Good Greek Moving and Storage is the official mover of many of South Florida's professional and collegiate teams, including the Miami Marlins, Miami Heat, Florida Panthers, University of Miami, and more. And as the official mover, Good Greek handles all of the transportation of team equipment to and from all of the away games, as well as handling personnel moves for coaches, players, and staff. The reason why these organizations trust us is because of the high level of service and highly trained personnel, and these are the same reasons why you should trust us too.
Good Greek Moving and Storage, your superhero movers.
Welcome back to SoFlo Home Project. I'm Alena Capra, and we are continuing to tour this beautiful home designed in neutral tones by Jenny Velasquez of Jenny Velasquez Design. So Jenny, we have seen some of the downstairs rooms, and there was such a nice continuity between these spaces with neutrals and textures and subtle patterns, fun geometric patterns. So now here in the primary suite, the trend continues, but in a very serene way.
Yes.
On the second level, we find the primary suite. Here we have one beautiful and comfortable bedroom, complemented by one spacious and luxurious bathroom.
We keep it very cohesive with the rest of the house.
Yes.
We add a lot of texture on it. We keep it simple, very neutral. It was just a place to just to relax.
I love that there's so many textures, like just really subtle from here to that fabric has a subtle kind of tone on tone pattern with a raised texture. But the wallpaper is my favorite.
No, I was very excited about the wallpaper.
Great paper.
Yes, it's like a, it's like knitted, and it feels like a sweater.
Wow, talk about cozy.
That's one of my favorite pieces here, and of course the chandelier.
Yes, that is a wonderful
That makes a
piece.
statement.
And
right?
it definitely makes a statement, and we talked about before, you continue this beautiful gold metallic throughout. So in lieu of bold color, in this project, a lot of the metallics take center stage with the neutral tones.
Yes.
You also brought in the black, which we've seen before, but in a more subtle way.
Yes. I didn't want to go too much on the black because I wanted to keep it very serene
Yes.
here. So just by adding a little bit of the black on the fabric, and of course we did that beautiful jewelry mirror and the artwork. So it was enough to be cohesive with the rest of the house.
As you go through the primary bedroom, the primary bath starts to bring in those silver tones.
Yes. The master bathroom was very interesting because we kept the flooring and the bathtub. That's what we kept on that.
Starting with that.
They started with that. So what we did, we add all the wall tiles, the large format tiles, but then we add this beautiful on the back by the windows. As you see, it has that pearl glass tile, and it's like a jewelry.
I love that tile.
And then, of course, I love that poppy chandelier.
Yes, all of your lighting has been
the
fabulous.
lighting is just, so.
Note, no color used in there. Everything works with different tones of the neutrals. No bold colors used in there.
No.
Keeping it serene. Next, how to create an ideal dressing room by reimagining your spaces on SoFlo Home Project.
SoFlo Home Project is sponsored in part by Eldorado Furniture. Looking to refresh your home? Visit us online at EldoradoFurniture.com or a showroom near you.
Welcome back to SoFlo Home Project. I'm Alena Capra, and we are on the last stop of our home tour with Jenny Velasquez of Jenny Velasquez Design. So Jenny, we have seen a lot of beautiful rooms, but I think this is my favorite.
Definitely, this is like a girl's dream.
On the other side of the primary bedroom, we find the dressing room. An existing bedroom was converted into a wonderful glam room space.
The master closet is not that big. So I say, okay, they have all these rooms in the house. So I said, why don't we convert this into a dressing room? So I'm so happy that she went for it.
Yes, I think the dressing room, glam room as we call it, is the counterpart to the man cave. This is a beautiful kind of space where you could just sit and relax and enjoy everything around you. So in this space, you kept with the neutral color palette. We've talked about that being the sort of theme throughout the home.
Yes, I wanted to keep it very simple.
Yes.
Elegant, but very simple.
Well, it pops.
Yes, it pops. And then even in the light shade, very simple. And of course, adding a little gold.
Yes,
again.
we've had that metallic kind of woven throughout the design story. You see it on the back of the chair, on the light. I love that little hint of gold. I mean, in here, I think about a dressing room. I love the neutral palette because the accessories, bags, hats, they pop, they shine. So that becomes your color.
Absolutely.
Well, Jenny, this has been so great. I've loved touring through your client's beautiful home and seeing how a neutral color palette could add that wow factor to any space.
Oh, thank you for having me.
And now, in keeping inspired with great design, check out what we have for you next week on SoFlo Home Project. If you're looking to keep your decor on trend, there are many factors to consider. We have expert advice that will guide you through the latest furniture trends for your home. And before we go, let's check in with our friend Hunter Franke, the host of SoFlo Health, and see what he's up to tomorrow. Hunter, what's going on?
Hey there, Alena. Tomorrow on SoFlo Health, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's a lot of food. Because So We Wanted Food Festival is coming up, so we decided to find a place that has some healthy dishes that you can enjoy. Plus, we meet with a local restaurateur who's sharing his story of health and how it's affected his menu. Then we head over to meet Dr. Monique, who is going to show us some ways that we can lose weight and get out of pain. It's all right here tomorrow at 12:30 p.m. on the one and only Local 10.
Thanks, Hunter. That sounds great. We will definitely be watching. And to our viewers, we want to thank you for joining us this week. And we hope to see you again next week for another all-new episode of SoFlo Home Project right here on Local 10. And remember, there's no place like SoFlo Home. If you missed any part of this episode, or if you're looking for more design inspiration, make sure to check out all episodes online at SoFloShows.com. And don't forget to follow us on social media on Facebook and Instagram.